All right. Lovely Burbles. We're going to play more coffee talk today. And yesterday we stopped with Tuesday. The evening whispers of writing, curbing recent security breaches, government to block data leakers website. And I saw this yesterday. Lol, easy. This is a Guy Fawkes mask here. Actually, that movie is super nice. Vendetta. It's a really, really nice movie. Citizen data, yoink. First workaholics treatment, Santa to open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. That sounds like this might be actually happen at some point. No phone, no laptop, no, just rest. Like detoxing. I think a lot of people can't do this anymore. A beachgoers report silver agate blooming on Alki Beach. If you're saying Alki in German, that means you're a person who's drinking a lot. It sounds cute, but actually it isn't. Pubs are allowed to stay open later tonight too. I heard. Are you gonna go there? I heard there are open since 6 a.m. today. Dude, the whole city is just celebrating. That absolutely not. Why not? I was there all I see. Then you can come over to my coffee house, right? I can make some nice coffee. Something missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? Somehow I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. Let me check my phone first. Or not. Tomoda chill. We met Amanda, the new astronaut. And probably stories. Today's delivery cutoff time, 3 p.m. no night shift. Nobody likes your post. I'm gonna like your post. It's coming together. I can't believe it. It's gonna be so good. So good. Busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Stay hydrated. Oh,
players are reminded to stay hydrated.
Having an ocean fish as a pet is so hard, especially living in a city such as Seattle. But it feels nice to have someone depends on you, you know? Yeah, but also lots of responsibility, right, Burbles? Do you think VR would really take off in the future? I personally can't use it for very long, but maybe that's just me. I'm not sure, but I've got a friend who freshly purchased the Steam Index, and I'm super curious to try it out. I'm glad he wrote me, like, Mimi, I'm gonna get the Steam Index, and I'm like, oh, can I try it out? And hell yeah, I'm gonna try it out, and I'm very curious about that. And my last one was the PlayStation one, and I've already felt motion sickness. So yeah, maybe I can borrow it at some point. But I'm also not sure if it's gonna run on my PC. We'll see. All right, Myrtle. I'm not sure. VR is still a very expensive thing, right? What are you guys thinking? Is VR gonna take off in the future? I think that technology is still a bit too expensive. No. The carriage looked like from Disney. Yeah, I agree. I heard that the Queen once said that the carriage is insanely uncomfortable. It just looking good. Sinister, hi. Hello. What's up? That's such a cute emote. Beep. So she's a 100. Baileys. I also want to have a Baileys in my life, thinking I'm a queen or something. Nah, I don't think that, because I'm not. She's a 10, but about to marry a freelancing elf. Freelancing elf. All right. Wait, there is another one. Another one. Oh yeah. I'll come up with the. Depends on, you know. Yep. Ding, 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 ding. Good evening. Hey, Mimi. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope. Aw. All I know that Mimi is the real queen, not Camilla. Dude, no. That's kind of funny. But I was thinking today when I saw her, they are together for many, many years. That's insane. That's insane. If it feels like they are kind of belong to each other. It's crazy. It's Tunisia in a system that you can only play for short periods of time. And really it? What are we talking about? A system? Short time? I'm thinking the royalist? No. They have so much gold that they can share with us. Honestly, they're not even paying any taxes. So it's not only about the gold. Everything is just fine. You sure? Positive. How about you? How's work? My shift is over, so I'm free now. Nice. That reminds me, Mr. Hyde was here just the other day. Ah, that's right. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? No, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan. Yes, what a nice surprise. Did you see the bling bling with swords? I can't remember. No, I don't think so. The whole coronation is paid for by taxes, even though he's worth... What the hell? 2 billion pounds? Goodness. But I heard, Josh, that the monarchy is kind of important for your country because of the tourists. It is actually money making. Hello, Burning Beer. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the lurk. Welcome. He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is. On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. I hope my coffee machine is working. Much obliged. That's such a nice word, but it sounds so French. So Henry told me about the Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it. I think it's called STMJ. I'll have a cup of that. What? What did he say, Chad? I didn't pay attention. What? Indonesian something with milk. Ginger milk. No, I need to start with something else. Risetti. Coffee, milk, ginger? That sounds... but okay. I'm not sure if you're gonna like that. Do we even have this recipe? Milk, ginger... Take this. He's never gonna... Oh, okay, I got an achievement. Serve the wrong drink for the first time. Oh, wow, okay. I failed, but at least I'm getting an achievement. 1 out of 10 birds that didn't listen to literally every word I said in a 10-minute conversation. Because I'm also talking to you, Josh. Thanks. You're gonna hate it. Don't drink it. Just... No. Maybe... Are you sure this is my drink? No. I got too many things on my mind. I'm sorry, Gala. Is it wrong? I'm really, really sorry. Let me remake it for you. Don't worry about it. Just be more careful next time. Otherwise, I'm never going to visit you again. I'm going to give you a bad reading. Don't talk to me. No, please talk to me. No, I actually mentioned this earlier. I will. Really sorry about that. You know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight. Why is that? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. And it's not exactly great outside either. Thought he liked this kind of weather. Yeah. His car, not so much. That thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm. That sounds dangerous. Then it's good that Hyde is not coming over. We must enjoy the silence. Isn't there a song by Depeche Mode? Words are very unnecessary. Actually, good song. Now that you mention it, you may be right. I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he tell you how old it is? Yeah. No. Not really, but it's been a couple of years. Gave me the whole backstory of it. Oh. Because I'm just surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it. Which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here. What do you mean? He lived here before, right? Yeah. And he kept bringing up the past, too. Are you saying his move was motivated by nostalgia? I was going to say homesickness. But I realized that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say, though. It's the strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days. Maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough, you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs the world throws at you, decay. Just stuff we have to deal with indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we'd get used to it at some point. The bling sword was damn cool though. Actually, I missed this one. Was it early in the morning? Because I tuned in, that was around 1 a.m. Around that, yeah. But we never do. Never completely, anyway. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is the paradox in and of itself. That sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much. Dude, it's raining the whole time. Just think of the rivers. I think that was around 12 o'clock. Yeah, then I missed it. Damn. Oh, that's unfortunate, but there are probably going to be pictures of that. Hey there. We meet again. Yeah, hello. Excuse me for a moment. Got it. Welcome, Miss Riona. Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone. Ooh, okay. Okay, then. How's your car, by the way? My car? You mean the tire? There's really no need for concern, as it was an easy fix. Thank you for asking. My pleasure. May I order a cup of Russian tea? What is Russian tea? What is Russian tea? I think I never heard of that. Chat, what is Russian tea? I never heard of this. What is Russian tea? Definitely tea. And then? I'm not sure what kind of taste they like. Black tea with vodka, maybe. I don't have vodka, and I also don't have poison, Jared. But hi. Tea and then? Is it something very fancy? I would say lemon and cinnamon. I mean, we can try. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. What the hell? That was perfect. Did you ever hear of this one? That was perfect. We've got Russian tea. What the hell? Russian tea for the lady. Russian to deliver. Hello, Mimi. 1 lemon and milk, please. I bet that's actually tasting good. Then you have pretty much lemon milk. Like milk with lemon taste. I don't think that sounds bad. That's a good one. Slurp. This is perfect, by the way. Thank you. You're welcome. So, who are you meeting with, if I may ask? You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info. It's Lucas! So you two connected in the end. I'm sorry, I failed to give his contact info to you. Because the game mechanic, I don't know how the game mechanic works. And the game is trying to give me a bad feeling for failing. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I only know that Russians often drink their tea with lemon. That sounds nice. Very refreshing, actually. Blink Sword is 400 years old. That's crazy. But he was also sitting on a chair which is 700 years old. That's amazing. Yeah, I love this kind of stuff. I love to learn more about history, you know? I need to see that sword, actually. And we have Russian tea. Never heard of that. Alright, any new stories? New friends, Riona. That's a nice picture. It's fine. He sent me a message last night through my private social media, which both surprised and confused me. I mean, how did he find my account? Or you can find just about anything online nowadays if you know your way around. Okay. So it's probably an internet thing. That sounds a bit worrisome. What about people's privacy? Yeah, then you're not gonna have social media. That's just the thing, like me. Yeah, that's a valid concern. All we can do now is to consider carefully what we put out there, I suppose. Right. And I wonder, what does he want from me? Maybe he just likes you. Maybe he just wants to be friends. Turks also drink our tea with lemon. Sounds definitely refreshing. Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Probably for the best, given the circumstances. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. Understandable. My apologies for these surges. I was hoping I'd become more stable as the days go by, but yeah. No need to apologize for something out of your control. That's right, you tried everything you could. I know. Thank you for your understanding. How are you doing, miss? Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issue with the children? Issues? Because they were all scared of him. Sorry? I mean, the hospital admission problem from the other day. Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had a beef with kids I was unaware of. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No worries, that was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better? Ah, yes, well, I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago. We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it. Thank you. The krone has an estimated value of 400 million euros. That's so much money, Thok. Yeah. I don't even know what to do with this money. 400 million? That's crazy. There are some numbers I can't imagine how much money that is. This is one of them. While we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place? Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. At a metered spot just outside the now defunct library. Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection. Yeah, that's correct. I see. So it was originally a library. You know the area? I know the property, yeah. It's been abandoned for a long time now. I would give everyone a PC plus a Hermimilla. And still you would have... you would just scratch those 400 million, you know? I think everyone could get a house even. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's been done with it. Since it's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood. That's true. There's even an art college nearby. Right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd. Odd? How? It just... barren? Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is... I feel like it wasn't always that way. Feel? Don't you mean remember? Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it? That is odd. Well, there used to be a flea market there a long time ago. Perhaps that is what you were recalling. A flea market, huh? The last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh, wait! There was a single dead tree surrounded by strange trinkets. A dead tree, huh? No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever too, as far as I know. Get a big house with lots of room for birds. I would like to have like a winter garden for the birds, but very big one. Yeah, that would be nice. The trinkets you spoke of were actual remembrance of sorts. Remembrance? Remembrances. Hold on, I'm just going to recap a bit here, okay? Sure. Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library on a seemingly deserted street with a busy area. There is a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason. Sounds about right. Except the trees is no longer there. Huh? Are you serious, Pops? Why wouldn't I be? That is crazy. Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, everyone. Oh boy. Thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady. Hello. Maybe for the love of all things holy, tell me my lighter is here. Well, you're in luck because it is. Hot damn, thank goodness. Would you like me to get it for now for you? No, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. No, please game show me how to give him the item, to be honest. Just bring it with my drink later. Sure, let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. Okay, can I just do it now? I still don't know. I don't know. Well. What's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Verona's car may have been vandalized. Oh. I got your card too, lady. Yeah, but it's not a big issue. Still, sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park your car, miss? I can send you the coordinates if you like. That'd be real swell. Got it. They changed their numbers? When? Okay. Oh. Is it within the area you expected, or... Oopsie. Actually, I can also do... Oh, you can have a dialogue like this as well. Interesting. Pretty much. The same location where I parked mine a week ago. I see. You can rest assured we already increased patrols in that area. I can't find a great picture, but the thumbnail at the top of this article is bling bling. Let me see. What the hell? This is a great sword. Damn. Thank you for sharing. No, I didn't see this one. Yeah, that's a big one. And so much gold everywhere. Who is Penny Mordaunt? Oh, that's a video. Funny. But then in Denmark, right? What do you mean in Denmark? But I'm the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. What's that? Am I hearing you, out of all people, doubting my skill, Mimi? Of course not. Oh, my house! Oh, I actually forgot about that conversation. I don't know. Maybe Norway. We'll see. It's not gonna happen anyway. Penny Mordaunt is the lady holding the sword, and she leads our House of Commons. Just what are you talking about? It sounds like you're talking about Hogwarts here. Rather cooler official title is Lord President of the Council. Like, damn, that's some crazy Star War poop. I never saw the lady before. But that sword is looking very heavy. I wonder how heavy it is. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase to your workload. Oh, well, that's them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Mimi, and don't forget my lighter. Yeah, how can I give you this damn lighter? I don't know. Espresso? Well, let me see. Coffee, I assume, right? Da, 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 da. Oh, give item like this. Oh, like that. Guys, I figured out. I can do it now. And you're doing this with giving the coffee or tea. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Oh, there it is. I need to get the other achievements as well. It's annoying me. Thanks for me. You probably think I'm being silly. No, it's fine. I don't want to lose my stuff. But what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline superstitious, I know. Didn't you have anything of the sort? Well, I have a good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen. You're thinking it's happening. Right? You probably wouldn't have. She leads our House of Commons, which is where our elected officials gather to debate law. I see. She's also really hot. Wait, no, I need to look again. Penny Mordaunt? Okay, I'm Googling now. How old is she? She's 50 years old, dude. Are we talking about the same person? Okay, Josh. What? What? I'm not judging, but what? Hi, Pan. Hello? Okay, I'm not making fun. I'm trying to understand. I paused the game only for you. Now I'm curious. Okay. Now the story she did sounds so sweet model. I saw, yeah, I was scrolling down. To be honest, she looks great. She looks great. And I think she shouldn't be ashamed of her body or anything. I was just curious because she's a bit older. I think you said you were definitely younger than her. That's for sure. But some people like it to have older partners. Yeah, I don't think I would like that. It depends how old though, but already 10 years are like a decade, dude. Introduces her because of the sword. Nah. All right, here comes the strongest espresso in the house. I think I also need an espresso now. I'm very shocked because of Josh. But honestly, I'm also having a secret crush on someone. And I'm not going to say this on stream. No. You're going to use this against me. No, I'm not going to do that. Cheers. Ah, perfect as always. To be honest, she has a cute... Yeah, she's a beautiful woman, to be honest. She is. But personally, I don't think I would have a relationship with an older man. I don't think so. Nah, our lives are too different. I don't even think a boomer would understand what I'm doing here. I don't think so. What do you mean? What do you mean, Josh? Are you ready to order? Might as well. I like something desserty because it's my cheat day. Sure thing. And any specifics? Well, I saw this video of Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. It was so thick, I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name is reminding me of a song, but for some reason I can't remember the title right now. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. For real? Then I'll have that thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot spicy kick to it. So chocolate, milk, and spice, like ginger. Let's see. Let's destroy everything with ginger. He has a crush on curtain. No! But we figured out Spanish Sahara. Is that a churros? Oh my god, I love churros. Oh my god, they're so good. Here comes a cup of Spanish Sahara for you. Whoa. Nobody said anything about a relationship. Okay, I see. So relationship only people who are at the same age. Yeah, I think it's already starting with 10 years, to be honest. I would have trouble with that. And no, I don't have a... Dude, Colonel Sanders, like... Grandpa. Nah, it's somebody else. I'm not gonna tell. So that's what it's called. That's what we call it here, at least. Very cool. Then bon appetit. My relationship criteria is very specific. Mine as well. That's, yeah. I'm having very high standards. Very high. It's very hard for me to tolerate things, I guess. Mimi has a crush on... What the hell? No. And I'm not having a crush. I'm just thinking he's looking good for his age. But he definitely has 2-minute gray hair. And I was thinking... I saw him today and... I don't know that person in real life. But I saw that person today on telly. And I was thinking, yeah, that guy was looking very, very nice when he was younger. But that's over. That's definitely over. Maybe he hates clowns. That's true. I don't like clowns. They are scary. I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks, Vivi. You were so welcome. So, Pops, I just heard you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it in the same location where the lady car was? Creepy patrolling experience? Well... I don't know if I should even talk about it. Maybe it's just a tad too spooky. Even for me. Huh. What happened? Tell him, Pops. It's not that big a deal, honestly. And all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something. You got a point here. Or there. Okay, tell us a spooky story. Yeah, we're talking about the area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. It's about half a mile round trip from the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. A concrete sidewalk with metered parking spots. A fence here and there. And an unfinished construction site with a couple CCTVs dotted about. I got... What? No. You think you got my crush? That's not Prince William. For sure not. Nope. Joe Biden. No, it's not Joe Biden. What the hell? Isn't he like 80 or something? Damn straight I'm going for that Roy No, I don't have a crush on Prince William. No, he doesn't have hair. I like longer hair. I really like longer hair. That's very important to me. Sadly. I would say 180. He's super old, yeah. No tree. What tree? Maybe you're gonna guess it, Doc. I guess you're thinking. What tree? There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library. That old dead tree. Does he have a crush on Joel from Last of Us, though? He's kind of looking like him. Not gonna lie, he's looking like him. But like I said, they're having too many gray hair. They're too old. Pedro Pascal? No. It was uprooted by the city in January. Why are you guys so curious about my crush life? The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why? What's up? We were actually talking about it earlier, and being a decades-old landmark aside, could there be something more to the tree than just, well, being old? We're just messing with you, which we don't usually... Yeah, sure thing. Every stream. You think so? That's what I think after listening to Miss Riona. Are you expecting something from me? Maybe. Actually, I was messing. I really. You really want to know? No, Jesse boy. You guys have to guess. We're gonna play a game, I guess. Dude, no. He's married, guys. He's married. I'm never gonna meet him. Most likely, no. I'm never gonna meet him. He's too old. I just think he's looking good. He needs to be 20 years younger, though. Then we're good to go. 20 years is a lot, guys. A lot. I can't. It's hard for me to imagine a future with somebody who's 10 years older than me. Or 10 years younger? Oh god, what's even worse? Yeah, I think it's going both direction. Gordon Freeman, he's not real. Chad brings out the guy. I like that you guys are curious about my little crush. It's not Poco. No, what the hell? No, it's not Poco. Guys, please. Is that the guy from the plane? Who's the plane? What's the plane? Justin Bieber? I don't know how old he is, but I'm not interested in Justin Bieber. Huh. No. I'm sorry if I crossed the line. You just seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand. But I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind. Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about my hay there, huh? So what's the spooky story? Anyway, patrolling on that street is an easy task. Only 45 cars would park there overnight at most. Which makes keeping in check a breeze. Sounds ideal, though, enough. As expected, though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday was a different story. No, Thug. It was somebody on the guest list, but I think this guest list is containing over 2,000 people, so that's gonna be hard. Hold on. I had a feeling that we're gonna miss some light here because of the spooky story. What a stage setup, huh? It's not David Beckham. I actually don't like David Beckham. I think he's doing some very weird deals with countries and being the face of brandings. I can just shake my head about that. So it's not David Beckham. No. Oh, there it is. Oh, phew, there you go. Thank goodness. Yeah, Lucas doesn't like the dark. Sorry about that. Please continue. Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift and I found nothing was amiss. There were only 4 cars parked that night. 2 spaced across the street and 2 on the opposite corner side by side. No, it's not Russell Brand, but that's an actor, right? He's not an actor. He hates all these people. I think he's the face of the County Qatar. Advertising for it, especially that was during the World Championship in football. That was very questionable to me. My plan was to leave after I walk one last round to make sure everything was okay. And Amanda, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes. Okay. And at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Smug as I was about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night, well done. Right? Wrong, as I was immediately faced with impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street. All tires flattened. That's 12 vandalized tires for you. In the span of less than 10 minutes? They must be a group then. No, it's not Ronaldo. No. But I think he's doing lots of sports, but he's not a professional athlete. Suma says she doesn't like chat being quiet, but now we know how she... Josh, stop it! Give us the first 5 letters. Okay, his name starts with F. You're not gonna get more. That is so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just one tire. It must be a group. That's not spooky. That's just vandalism here. Not Freeman, no. That's if you're using the right tool. It's like I'm playing Hangman with you guys. Frodo, no. Was Frodo invited today to the coronation? I don't think so. Right? Name or surname? The first name. But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the street lights went out suddenly and all at once. Okay, that's a bit odd, but it's all. It could be also because of the thunder outside. No, it's not William, and also not Harry. No, they're not my type. What? Right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter. They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing at all. Fanny Ward. No, it's not Fanny. Oh, are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something, but the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. Why is Georgie telling us the story? This might be very important for the investigation. Jeez Louise, Pops! That's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool though. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants here. Okay. Well, whoever they were, they sure worked fast. Right? Anyway, Mimi, I think I want another drink. All that talking is making my throat dry, and the coffee just ain't cutting it. Roger that. What would you like? What would you suggest? This is too difficult. I give up. Scanning the guest list. Yeah, like I said, there were 2,000 people there. The guest list, and yeah. A little riddle for the stream today. And no, it's not Freddy Krueger. Like I said, that person is existing. How about some tea with ginger and honey? Sounds good. Can you use the red flower stuff you have as the base? You mean hibiscus? Definitely. Okay, then I'd like red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey. Easy clap. I like when they're telling me what to do. It's best customers. Te yahe, Rosella. Da, 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 da. One piping hot te yahe, Rosella for you. What does it mean? Yeah means ginger, te means tea, and Rosella is Roselle, another name for hibiscus. I see a legit herbal drink. And what's the lore behind the crush? It's for the Vicky. I actually don't know about his lore that much. The only thing I know is having lots of money, most likely, but I don't care about that. He's doing lots of charity work. I guess that's his job. And and he was looking good 20 years ago. I mean, he's still looking good, but yeah. Thinking emoji. You could find this out quickly since we already have the initial letter. You think you can figure it out? You still have 2 hours time. Spicy but perfect for the weather. Good call, Mimi. I'm happy to please. If that's the case, let me join your Patreon Pops. Because I'm not scared of ghosts. Real beings scare me more. Wait a second. What you mean by ghosts, huh? Jumping the gun a little here, ain't ya? I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's even something crazier than that. This is a really serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. Sorry. Hello, Resonance. Hello there. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Interesting. You know something? No, not me. But she might. Right, the tree, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought. I'm not sure if this can be any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? Huh. I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, it's because someone passed away there. What? Allow me to explain. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct? Right? They call it the fairy market. It was unofficially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all the other uncategorizable beings at the time. Fairies were part of that. Huh. I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equitable classifications was thought as one of the first steps towards civil peace. She gave us the wrong No, it's definitely F, Josh. It's definitely F. I know it sounds hard, but I think it's making things easier. And no, it's not Frank-Walter Steinmeier. No. That guy is not... I don't know. How old is he? 70? Isn't he also super old? It's not a wrong letter. Josh, I would never do that. It was oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough. I saw that before the Vindication Act. Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo. What? That's as good as like not existing at all. Really, that's horrible. It was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place. To ensure transient survival throughout the changing times. In more ways than one. The market had no real schedule, therefore. The start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers strewn along the intersection. Just so people would notice and come and take a look. It's kind of too low-key, no? Because it was illegal, silly. I'm gonna go lurk and rewatch the whole coronation. Goodness, that was like 6 hours or something. Check the guess. It's cute though. It's kind of cute. Don't worry. You get the whole weekend, Jared. I'll set it on. It's still gonna take some time. But if you're actually lurking, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Because it was illegal, silly. Oh. And that was exactly the problem. Market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. That means he shows up late. If you start at the end and work backwards, you'll find him quick. Oh my god, you're thinking like a detective, Josh. Huh. Let's see, movie night, but watch it inside the coronation again? Nah. I'm good. I'm good. Just gotta flip the video around. You're crazy. People started to spend more, becoming reckless. While the laws were still shaky at best. Then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there. And the only evidence left of the crime was that tree standing where there were no tree before. Wait a second, what? Why did I never heard of it? Or hear about it? Huh. How long ago was this? The accident occurred in 1959. But the market itself was forcefully disbanded in 1961. Happened before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? Did we marry Riona? No. You want to marry her? Due to the nature of beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget. Can we? I don't think so. I don't think dating was ever a point here. I think it's still not doable. We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. And I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Oh, correct. But that wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that nobody was ever found at the crash site. As well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case. No dating, 0 of 10. No, this time it's not a dating sim, no. No. Dating sims are fun to play though. There was a buddy, wasn't it? Just not the one people might expect. What? You mean the tree? Right. What? When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific landmarkers behind. Not all can do that though. As banshees don't do that. You don't? No, we simply disappear. So if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes. And that's messed up. Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa. I'm boiling. I'll take a further look into this more, miss. But I have a question for you. Yeah? You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal? I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began. Yeah, that makes sense. Epsi, what are you saying there? No. No, I can see the Took Crickers list. Damn, there are some people there who are not even here anymore. Interesting. But Dragonite, I remember Dragonite was doing once all in and then he went completely crazy with the crackers. Don't do it, no. No! Josh, stop it! Well, I better get going then. It's almost time for my shift. At least we took Tom again after the wipe back in the day. Yeah, true. I remember Stream Elements had problems with, getting back the channel points again. So you had to collect it again. They couldn't recover it much. Only just a bit. 2 losses in a row the next is good. Josh, you're like the snake dude from Adam and Eve.
Taste this delicious apple.
Okay, officer. Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep you all posted. Bye-bye.
Snake Josh.
Way to go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There is one thing I want to confirm, though, if you don't mind, miss. It's about the fairies passing and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that was just a myth. I guess not. Unfortunately. That is why there used to be memorable around there, that tree. They were forged by those who remembered to preserve the memory. But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have the tree. It really makes me question my memory. Are there any people I might have forgotten? Were there events I missed? It's quite scary to think about. For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So no need to feel about no need to feel bad about it. Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala. I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future editions, Miss Rihanna. Thank you. See you around. Bye, Mimi. Take care. You okay? It's getting really late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? I don't have food here, though. We don't sell food here. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. He's so right. Well, we're not even having cookies. Just kidding, Mimi. Don't hate me, please. Well, do you want another drink, maybe? I won't mind one. Nice. What do you feel like having? Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also quite partial to the blue pea tea. Oh, Okay, I'll order something for you, may I? Sure. Mimi, could you try this mix? I saw this pretty drink in a video and it looked perfect for our lady. What is it? It had blue pea as a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon. Galaxy Minty. Oh, that's looking super nice. Here you go, miss. From the man sitting right back beside you. It looks nice, very pretty. Blue petals, Ipsy. I like it, thank you. I'm glad you do. Wow, Mimi, it looks exactly like what I envisioned. You're a G. I'm happy you both enjoyed it. But man, that whole case earlier, though, was a lot to take in. Also about the whole forgetting thing. That really gave me chills. Why? Don't you feel scared of just disappearing in the end? No. Because I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you too. I mean, the reason why you wanted to become a soprano your way. The traditional way. Huh. Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself. Okay. Now that's what you call huge pressure? Before that though, can I ask a little teeny tiny question? Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why soprano in the first place? Because it's been done before. Pardon? Because there was already Benji who did it before. So I know it's not impossible. Whoa, for real? Her part was that of a sorbet aria, and she was not very well known. What is a sorbet aria? I mean, she was a secondary character. Back in the early 19th century opera, sorbet arias would be sung towards and the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons, often desserts. Hence, sorbet aria. Oh, I see. Like background singing at the end of a show or something? Yeah. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. The first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. He was playing confused matro at the very end of the opera. Wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera, but hearing a banshee sing such a playful and light-hearted piece, it was truly an eye-opener for me. Man, I bet it was. Sadly, I couldn't find out any of her other works, but it always stuck with me nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own. It's really cool and brave of you to do so. I agree. I have never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing. Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you. And wishing to leave a mark on this world. Is that what you think? Uh-huh. You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. That's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful, yet courageous, right? Because the path you're choosing to walk on is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you are the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's going to remember us? Right, Mimi? No, actually, I disagree. I think not everyone is gonna get remembered. That's fine. That's completely fine. I mean, I am not doing the same work like, I don't know, a person who's winning a Nobel Prize, for example. That's a huge difference. No comment. No. Why do you want to be remembered so much? Why wouldn't you? Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me? I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see. Like, humongously large. Literally couldn't count all my siblings even if I wanted to. Because they're everywhere thanks to my dad. He has such a nice coffee house there and so many people are just passing it. I don't think coffee and I would enter there. Hello. I mean, I'm also offering some tea. Other refreshments as well. Yeah, her coffee house is not running that well. We have only a few customers. But we've got very kind of customers. Oh. We weren't wealthy though, not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us, for real. But sometimes Dad would drop by to give us some money. Though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple months. And he'd just leave again a couple of days later. Are you the eldest? Nope. But my older bros had already moved out by the time I hit high school. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Oh. Which is where my mom and siblings live now. I'm sorry to hear about your father. No, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it was weird to receive that news of his death from an attorney. Knowing he passed away by himself. And how it took them a week to find out. That sounds absolutely horrible. Oh god. Natural causes, by the way, so... I mean, how did he check out with absolutely no one knowing? Where were my other siblings? What happened to his ladies? It was just so crazy to me. And I guess it just kind of haunted me. Haunted how? My life growing up was filled with disappointment over him, you know. I mean it in the best way possible. My disappointment actually drove me to work hard for my family. I just vilified him in the mind. Like shaking my mental fist at him. Gonna do so much better than you, sir, and all that. I see. But then I received the news that he left me the house. Like, I know he had no money. That house is probably one of the only assets he had left. So when he gave me the house and his will, all I could think about was what went through his mind exactly. The fact that he had a will at all was probably already a surprise for you. Exactly! What am I supposed to think of that? What am I supposed to think of him? And does it even matter anymore? When he's already long gone? Anyway, so my older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left for LA. So if they really want me to sell the house, they have to chase after me. Good call. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team. That's a relief. But that was also why I needed money fast. I needed to send money to help with my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That's why I ended up having to join the production house. The production house? Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. Like a streamer house. I was young and naive too, you know. Because it was my first time venturing to another state completely alone after all. So I didn't know better how predatory things could be. Could imagine living with streamers. That sounds absolutely horrible. Sounds absolutely horrible, right? I would hate it. Man, this isn't even gonna be an entertaining story. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. No, it's not that. I just really didn't like that production house. But I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. And you see, we're all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. I think that's the problem here. Because of the huge egos, I am not like that. And I think I would have trouble with this. So naturally, there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all around helpful, turn me into the butt of the joke all the time. Not sure you have a massive ego and I'm alright, but you're still sweet. So I don't think you have a massive ego. Nah, Josh. This is not how I met you. That didn't discourage me all that much, by the way. Cheers. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still. But what ended up destroying my willpower was actually something real close, you know? Myself. What do you mean by that? My character is so stupid asking this. Well, in a house where everyone wants to be the main character, each of us would need a solid, distinct persona, yeah? My eyes are hurting from scrolling. Wait, is there a guest list you could scroll through? It's like you're also crazy. Why do you guys want to know that? That's crazy. I didn't expect Thug was scrolling through the list. Crazy. You're crazy, Thug. Eventually, it was assigned 1-2. Which was supposed to be a good thing, but... Oh, thank you very much for the bits. Thank you. Honk, honk. Thank you so much for the bits. That's how I know. She's like, I'm not lying. It's F. It is F. Do you want to hear the second letter? There's a guest listener. Okay, another hint. He's not English. He's not an Englishman. Nobody's name begins with that. It does. It does, Josh. And it's a nice name. They wanted me to be the worst version of what I am, essentially. Philippe. No, he's also so old. No. No. But yes, that name is also starting with F. True. With heavy emphasis on what? I had a lot of nicknames too, like... Hey, baby goat. What are you up to now, satyr boy? Here comes the party, goaty. Oh, God. Mixed Mr. Excess. You gonna go fishing again tonight or what? Fishing? We had to go out and try to hit on people. Oh, God. And we weren't allowed to come home unless we failed spectacularly or scored. Oh, okay. I always try to be the punchline though. Because they were always more views when something ended badly. But it was still the worst because I really had to act it all out, you know? Sounds like he's faking a lot of things. I would be very unhappy with my life, holy moly. Bothering people for pretend dates, be sort of a dumb jerk just for jokes. It's just so all looked fun for the camera. Even if scripted, I never really liked doing it, honestly. Because in the end, all of it just reminded myself of my dad, you know? And I kept thinking, does the apple never fall far from the tree after all? I see the concerns. Oh. So yeah, the whole thing just really sucked. You had it. Difficult. Yeah. Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about. Chips or ice cream? Chips. Always chips. It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening. I just don't want to take up more of your time. So can I just ask you a direct question? Sure. Great. Would you be interested in guest starring on my new show? Oof. Okay. I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. Kind of forced my thoughts on you and was just being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it. Yet I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd been doing all this in the first place. Same here, chips over ice cream. You can always eat chips, but ice cream, I need to be in the mood. Like, I think during winter time when it's cold outside, I'm not eating that much ice cream. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot. All to justify the game, but to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's going to be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. It's not with exposure either. Though it won't be much at first, because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment, so... But that sounds like a very nice opportunity, Rona. Wait, this is a bit sudden, don't you think? No pressure though. How does the show work? Well, I'm not 100% sure of the shape of it yet. But ideally, it will have like an interview at first, and then I'll record your singing. I bring all the gear. I will also doing all the editing and stuff. It's gonna take a bit of time since I still have my main show to do. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own too. So I can bet you the result will still be quality. Never not ice cream. I was actually thinking of you when I said that. Because I know you like ice cream a lot. You sure will tank if I'm the first guest. You realize that, right? Epsy, do you have ice cream right now in your freezer? If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about haters, but you do. That's why it won't push you. Just had so... Oh, nice. Rihanna, what are you gonna say? You need to think about sleep a night over before you're making any decisions. I'm flattered, but no thank you. Okay. Thanks for considering me though. Thanks for giving it a thought. Looks like I have to go. Okay. It's nothing to do with that, what you said, okay? Just bad timing. Yes, I get it. Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want to. Maybe. I'll take it. Thanks for your time, you too, Mimi. Sorry if I bothered you. No, truly, it was my pleasure. Cool. Okay, I really have to go now. See you around. Safe trip. All right, see you, Mimi. Come again soon, please. We need customers. Hi, Knabbers. Did you find steel? No, there's no steel here. I don't think so. But hi, good evening. Hello, hello. Ate ice cream only moments ago. Yeah, you told us. Everyone is having ice cream here. And it's been a while. No, that's not true for me. No. I had Ben and Jerry's lately. That was good. I think tonight was the most I have talked in the past 2 years. I'm quite glad to hear that. Thank you, Mimi. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with. It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. Then I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to do. Rethink. But I'll see you again soon. And we'll be waiting always. Safe trip, Miss Fiona. And have a good night. Phew. Okay, that was a long day, right? That was definitely a long day. I think I'm done for the night. Before we're done for the night, I think I need to check out some stuff. Need to click through. And also my feed, checking my feed. Born and raised in Seattle, still a lactose intolerant cup. Is that the reason why he's only ordering espresso? Maybe. Alright, then we're done for the night. Or not? I hope everything will work out for everyone. I hope so as well. Sweetheart latte, garnished with bits of rose petals. This latte is refreshing in both taste and appearance. Yeah, I wanna try that. But I need to get the tea first now. Which Ben and Jerry's did you actually get? I think it was cookie dough. Yeah, I think so. I like cookie dough. It is stunning. Getting warmer ice cream is the right thing to snack on, you know. Yeah, but I also like to snack on yogurt, to be honest. Yogurt with fresh fruits, that's also very delicious. Ice cream is amazing. Movie night's true. What is that fancy stuff? I just want coffee. It's I'm hipster Starbucks here. Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. Press any key. World Golem Culture Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Lunar Cell panel prototype ready for first test. And newcomer progressive elven metal band Avathor tops US music charts. Avator. Thought there was more stuff in the jar yesterday. Am I misremembering things? Why am I saying this every day? Every time I'm starting the day. Dinner with my team. That's a nice picture. Normal schedule. I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while. See everyone. She also posts this tomorrow, but I bet I'm not gonna get these kind of likes. Have you ever heard a story that vows so you try to go for your dreams because you were so inspired to do something or anything? Let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up and the weather is keeping quiet. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories, but it's still raining like crazy. Oh. Good evening, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Gala. Nice to see you too. How did it go at the hospital today? Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. Okay. Goodness, are you having issues with your children again? No, that's not it. It just... Well, for starters, my furry is giving me a hard time. You're furry? Is it the full moon already? No, but I sometimes get pre-furry symptoms. Pre-furry symptoms? Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for furry. And that changes the way they react to pretty much everything. Best Ben & Jerry's is salted caramel brownie. No, if it wouldn't be salted, I would be good to go. But I don't like salted sweets that much. That's I don't like this combination. It's just not my thing. Caramel brownie sounds good though. Sometimes symptoms vary depending on who you ask, but it can affect our muscles, our appetite, or energy levels. It can give us headaches and a lot of other stuff. Small but annoying. That doesn't sound pleasant. No, to be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual. And a bit crankier as well. Is there a drink that could help you with that? I never found one, but if anyone can come up with it, it's you and me. Since a Galahad can soothe your fur, maybe it would work pre-fur as well? Maybe, but I think it need to be more relaxing. Like Galahad, but with no caffeine and maybe blue? Give me a second. We had something similar then, right? Galahad is tea, milk, ginger. So we're gonna take the blue one this time. Milk ginger. Is this something new we're doing? I'm not sure. It's Gala tea. Serve it. That sounds good. Here you go, a Gala tea for you. Tea with milk? You don't like it? I actually like that one. A little shot of a little bit of milk. Makes it more creamy. Do you come up with these names on the spot, Mimi? No, it takes a bit of a soul searching. They tailor it to the situation and so on. That almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're going to order. Call it a sixth sense. Right, let's see how your sixth sense tastes. Wow, this is excellent. Exactly what I needed. Very happy to hear that. What's with the long looks, you two? Did something happen? Actually, Mimi. Guess I'll just come out with it. I need your help. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I can't give relationship advice. I can't do that. Gala tea for Gala? Yeah. Makes it easier to figure out, huh? My help? Come on, I wasn't that bad. No, I was so tired today I nearly fell asleep on the job. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at solutions. I've never seen you like this and I'm getting worried. There is nothing to worry about. You say that, but then you spend entire nights looking miserable. No advice I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I'm barely keeping it together as it is. You should know by now how I feel when fur is about to hit. I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all. You bet we did. After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this one. Lying on the sofa, staring at the ceiling. Looking so gloomy, it sucked the color out of the room. And it's not the first time either. It's a constant these days. Please help me. Help him, Mimi. I'm at my wit's end. I'm not sure if I can help. Mr. Hyde. Fine. Sometimes I drink my coffee with almond milk. That is the highest of all feelings. It's also tasty. The truth is, I am bored to death. Or I would be if it wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm near 40 years old. And I've never been this bored in my entire life. Interesting. You should make it sound like you're much older. This dude is bored? Just learn a language. You're not going to be bored anymore. 40 years old in vampire years. I'm not saying how old that is in other species years. Eyes on the prize, Mimi. Intervention first, gossip later. My apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? My job. What was that? My job! Hey, no need to shout. Well, I'm also irritated about it, okay? I'm not exactly used to sitting around twiddling with thumbs. But modeling stopped being fun ages ago. You did mention something like that last time. You are trying to leave modeling behind then. Yeah. Is there a specific reason for that? It's all just so... So? Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion in a different way. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while. So they had to elegant, well-made and versatile. Some campaigns that I featured and stayed on billboards for months. And I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with their wearers. Wearers? It's called wearers? I guess so. I endorsed something that would feature in their cherished memories. But then social media came and it all became disposable. The clothes themselves, of course, but the models even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posts it online, and it gets attention for what? 10 minutes. Then another campaign comes in and everything's forgotten. Blink and it's gone. There's no bond to be built there. Isn't that changing these days though? With slow fashion and the like? That's true. And people are getting into vintage clothes too. I salute that. But the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? You have so many people following you. You mentioned that last night and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond. So you're saying that you like to leave more of a mark? Maybe so. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered, that became a part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People always remember you. That's not the same thing. Ben & Jerry cookie dough, that's also my favorite one, Jared. Super delicious. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference. Did you watch the whole coronation, Jared? Could you figure out? No, thank you. The job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in 14-hour shifts? Did you mistake me for a hardworking vampire? Do you see what I'm dealing with, Mimi? It does seem to be a thorny issue. But does Ben & Jerry start with F? I guess not. No. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink in hand, Mr. Hyde. I actually gave some other hints here. Small one. Where's the guy from? I can't. That was... Okay, I can't say that because then it's very obvious. It's very, very obvious. I said he's not English. They always tried to rip me off charging 7 quid 45 a quid tube of ice cream I can get from Tesco's across the road. It's like 20% markup. It's a mad... Dude, that's Domino's. Yeah, of course. It's always like that. French it is? No, he's not French. No, he's not French, but yeah. I think French guy's also looking very nice. He's German. No, he's not German. No. It's Friedrich. No, but that was my rabbit's name. Friedrich. I called him Fritz. Friedrich is such a nice name. Friedrich. That sounds good. Why don't you give Hibiscus another shot, Mimi? I'll give you a hint. Make it very, very spicy hibiscus. Spicy hibiscus. Like this? Well, now we've run... There are so many other countries. Zobo! I never had Zobo. Are you gonna like it? Here's one Zobo for you. Let's see. You do know me well, Mimi. So I take it as this works for you. Oh, nice. This is a perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. Still 198 countries. Oh, this is very entertaining to me. I like this game. So you knew I couldn't get it right that time. Forgive an old man his old man jokes. I see you've had your fun, but you still lost your bed hide. I don't. It's one side. I'm sorry, Jared. Then you need to stop if you're not enjoying this. Stop. Does he wear glasses? I mean, no, he's not wearing glasses. I mean, if he's all... Dude, I'm also wearing glasses in my old. I'm wearing them since I can think. I want to have that eye surgery. Oh my god. Actually, they're going to call me in a couple of weeks again because my appointment is 6 months ago. They want to hear out if I want to do the surgery or not. And I said to them already, yeah, I would love to, but I don't have the money. They're like, yeah, maybe we're going to talk about this in 6 months. It's not like I can poop the money. We're all together. 9. It's Katy Perry. No, it's not Katy Perry. She's not my type. She mocked me for liking cougars. Stu is a coward. I am not a coward. But I am doing a little game. Did maybe poop the money? No, it's not possible. I would also give Zazu this job. I think he would be way better than me. I feel like we're playing, what is it called? Where is this? Who is it? Yeah, kinda. I actually like that game. I always love to play that game. When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him. And I bet you could definitely figure out the one hibiscus drink he likes. Is he from Europe? Yeah, he is. So now I get to say that I was right. And Hyde gets to buy me dinner at a place of my choosing. Ugh. You're going to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? Oh yeah, he's a vegan, right? He's a vegan vampire. You know it? Have you won over bets in the past, Mr. Gala? Let's see. You say it, Hyde. Damn, Epsi with a smart voice. Yeah, because Epsi is very smart. He's won every single one of the bets we've ever made. Wow. Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. Just rub it in my face, why don't you? Well, he's doing it already, huh? Hi, everyone. Hey, Lua. I must admit, Lua's and Bailey's story is a bit annoying me because I think their problems are... I don't want to say stupid. I don't want to trash talk their problems, but... I said this yesterday, having a big wedding is not necessary. That's not the point. Hi, Lua. Busy night, I see? Hi, Miss Lua. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. That's good. And I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I wanted to apologize for the other night. I was excited to see you, especially since it had been a while. But we ended up fighting with Bailey's instead. You must be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright. We're kind of fun to watch. How are things with you two, by the way? Oh, just let me order before I answer. That's alright, Mimi? Of course. What would you like? I spent the whole day talking in meetings and presentations. So I have a bit of a sore throat. Is there anything you'd recommend for that? Definitely something with lemon and honey. Sounds great. I'll have a lemon honey drink then, please. Lemon and coffee? Lemon honey, maybe? I know who it is. Who is it? I'm also curious now. Lemon honey coffee. Here you go. Some honey to soothe. Some lemon to boost recovery. Thanks. Dr. Mimi? Dr. Mimi. Ah, this is truly lovely. Just what I needed. That's great to hear. My company's trying to get a big contract. So I've been organizing meetings with everyone. Got to Jared. What? No! Jared was not on the guest list. What are you talking about? I don't know. Maybe he was. I have no idea how Jared is looking like. Making sure it's all going according to plan. That sounds pretty tough. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibilities and decision making. And part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. So it's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Anyhow, to answer earlier questions, Gala, you've probably gathered that Bay and I have been fighting. Zero, let's play. Let's play a game of fill in the blanks. F. Okay, that name is also containing the letter E. And Hi told me a little bit about it too. Right. Well, we haven't discussed the wedding for the past couple of days. Honestly, it's done me a lot of good. The thing is, I know Bay means well. He suggests all these things that he thinks I like. And I should like them. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me. But I got annoyed instead. F.E. Iron Man, Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. Case no. No, it's not Robert Downey Jr. I'm not even sure if he was there. But he's British, right? Is he? I think so. And I said he's not English. Then I started feeling guilty that I'm annoyed. Which makes me even more annoyed. It's not great, I know. Well, it'd be easier if we always acted rationally. If we only get annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Close one, streamer. I'm just gonna nod you. Although I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, it would help. That's the problem. I'm not sure. At first, I thought I was tired or worried. The decision making in my job is taking a toll for sure. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bay to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that though. But I'm realizing that might not even be the main issue. The more he sends me links to venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. I don't mean the wedding itself. I want to get married to Bay. But the way we're planning it, I don't know. I've been to my friends' weddings before. I've also been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. There are always these big parties where it puts together very classy. They have their whole families over, their friends and colleagues. Dude, Lua, that's just so much pressure you're putting on yourself. They rent these beautiful barns and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespokes. That's so unnecessary. Just stop wasting your money on this. I used to look at that and think, this is great. This is what I want. But now it all just feels more and more off to me. Why don't you tell your fiancé that? Yeah, I think he should be the one. Not us, right? It's like finding Walt in a big crowd. You mean with the puzzle we're doing? Luastor is the most riveting. It's like Warren's identity of riveting. I don't know. I guess it's not very relatable to me. What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget? That's up to how you communicate it, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. We've been through so much, you all know that. This is supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. If he wants to honor that, you feel awful if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about what others think, instead of working out your own wants and needs. You do realize that that's the important bit, right? I mean, generally, yes, I get that, but how does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate it properly, for starters, right? And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes. Right, I'm glad you remember that, because you were making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friend who got married. And the strangers who put wedding pictures online. This is your relationship you're celebrating. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Your special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Having trainers at a fast food joint, if that's what you like. The way you can also take the budget out of the equation. A simpler wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel properly yours. I still want a pretty outfit and a decent food. Decent food. Thank goodness. But point well taken. Just, my family might have certain expectations. Did they openly say that? No. And maybe they do. Or maybe you just think they do. Fudage! Hi! Hello, yes, I'm releasing songs. I'm officially on Spotify now. Crazy, huh? Thanks for checking out. And hi, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. The only way to find out is to talk to them. Yippee! You're cute. That's cute. Besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? Stay tuned for the D&B album dropping next week. No. No. But, yeah. Right now, I'm currently working on my own songs, but I'm also open-minded to do more cover songs, to be honest. But no, not D&B. Nope. You sure the only family he's got? Oh, winky. I'm not saying to disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything. But you shouldn't put their needs above your own. I really shouldn't, should I? You've given me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. You know, he's giving other people advices but not listening to his own. Amazing how you perk up when you give people... I just mentioned it, huh? Maybe you should become a therapist. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I did say I might become a couples counselor, but I agree with what you apply. All apply. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. Are you looking to change careers, Hyde? He's bored of modeling. Like an echo, yeah. Finds it impermanent, wants to leave a mark, wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you could make modeling fun again? I don't think so. Last time I had proper fun was maybe 20 years ago. Oof. Dude, hi, then you need to change your job. What happened then? I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer, and she wanted to take her own pictures. She got a studio, looked the outfits there, found someone to do the makeup. Then she whipped out an old film camera, a proper relic. I hadn't seen one like since the 60s. My granddad has an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. Was it something like that? Yup, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captures the light. Also because it was a slower experience. Something that would allow us to connect more. At first I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual posing, switching, posing some more. But something felt different. Then I realized what it was. Most of the time we were just talking. She only took a picture once in a few minutes of that. Is that unusual? Yeah, most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. I felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what she was doing and that she was wasting her money. But we had a great time and we got kind of friendly, I guess. Because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. I fooled around, shot some random stuff in one portrait of her. Then she suggested I come with her to her dog room. Watch how she developed the pictures and how they came out. You did always have a fondness for dark places. Comes with the territory. But as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me. You know, in me I could recognize. But that's not even what stuck with me the most. It's the care she put into processing each frame. Welcome back, Pan. Working each picture through the chemical bath, hanging them, drying them, it was like watching a magical ritual. And a portrait, when she saw it, she got a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera. Less than a week until the new Zelda. New Zelda. Sounds like, yeah, you're very excited. Yeah, I think you're gonna be very, very addicted to that game. It was the first time she really liked the portrait someone took of her. I'm a weird place these days. It's not like me to tell these kids of tales. Or to launch into soppy monologues, really. Just forget it. No, I think it's a beautiful story. It gives me an idea. I think of another career for you, maybe a photographer. Please share, Luau. You'd be doing both of us a solid. Go on then. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently. But apparently film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what he said, it captures the light beautifully. It's more personal, slower approach. You could try that. Who, me? No, the other vampire who's looking for a new line of work. I think you've got the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm just disgustingly sentimental these days, but I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Ah, well, forget about it then. No. Don't forget about it at all. Maybe he could do this on Lua's wedding. Would be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental. And you love to chat people up. You'd solve all the bridesmaids drama and offend the parents. But most importantly, you do something for these people that they'll never forget. They'll look at your pics their whole lives. If that's not leaving a mark, I don't know what it is. Think about it. You're assuming they won't get divorced. Okay. They're not even married yet. I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Lua. It's alright. I know some marriages end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether your marriage lasts for a few months or several decades. The wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. To be honest, if you're married for, I don't know, even for 5, 10 years, whatever. Yeah. And then it's over. Yeah, it was still okay. I wouldn't say it was a failure. It isn't. It isn't a failure. That Karen the Mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep on my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick-skulled vampire. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Yeah, alright. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. And maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hind. And good luck. Hope your next adventure is a good one. It will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Mimi. See you later. Good night to you too. My opinion today, they all show too much in trailers. Watch the movie trailer and almost the whole movie. That's typical Hollywood, but I can assure you it's not like this with outside of Hollywood, to be honest. Most of the trailers for Hollywood movies are typically spoiling you a lot. That is true. Here we go again. Last one sitting. Indeed, proper night owls. You didn't say anything about that wedding photographer idea. It's ridiculous, right? That's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. It sounds like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience. And you do like being around people, don't you? I do sometimes, but I'm not a romantic. People get married, they think they are taking first step into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and then next thing you know... I don't want to sound too depressing. The best example is Parasite. The movie was 1 million times better than the trailer. I mean, trailer is... I don't know, how long is a trailer? 2 minutes? Around 2 minutes. But that movie... It's even hard to put everything inside. But that's also... Parasite is not a typical Hollywood movie. I wouldn't say so. I remember those days where the first thing you saw from Super Mario World was the ad on TV. The ad. I guess so, yeah. I agree, streamer, they should make the trailer 2 hours long so you can just watch it over YouTube, huh? So you don't believe in love? Of course I do, but only in certain kind. You can choose to keep supporting someone, to enjoy their company. You can do that for years with friends, family, lovers, but at the end of the day, you are still you, a separate person. And they're still them. There's no two souls becoming one, not really. I know the one time I tried, it really didn't work out. But you do regret trying. No, I guess don't. It confirmed for me that marriage and the like... It's never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing that about myself. That is so true. It's given me space to build other relationships that work better, much better. But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, even if for most of them it won't pan out, there's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame. Or a flower bloom like it will never wilt. Well, in my case, I synced off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, for that minute when I said we'd be together forever and meant it, I sure felt alive. If you know all that then, you must also know that it's something worth celebrating and something worth helping other people celebrate. You're a tricksy one, Mimi. I'm too tired to fight your logic, which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde. And I meant to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. It's plenty comfortable for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes for me is very different from anyone else I know. Thank goodness Gala is from a long-living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do, eventually. The world change 100 times. Technologies will die out. New technologies will come. I will feel again the way I feel now in a century, maybe two. And Lou and Gala won't be around to give me advice. The world won't wait for me. But you will, am I right, Mimi? I'm not a vampire. That is very perceptive of you, Mr. Hyde. Hey, you've grown to know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. I suppose that's true. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. To continuing your story. It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We will make sure it's not misplaced. I know you will. And on that note, I guess I'm going to go browse for some film cameras. I'm glad he's doing it. What's the worst that can happen? Indeed. Take care of yourself, friend. And you as well. Guess where I am? Because sure as hell I don't know. Okay, Lucas. Hey guys, up! Are you lost? Old enough, yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. I think this will never end. Lover of the bright moonlight, believer in a life without a fight. I'm a big fan of art and poetry. Working 9 to 5 in a trading company by day, going to poetry readings and resumes on the weekends, enraptured by the forbidden fruit. The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde, but somehow as well.
Players are reminded to stay hydrated.
Chocobi Miruko. Thursday, September 28th, 2023. Press any key. Keep going. Ba-ba-da-ba. Robots asked to give ultimate advice. Elven burnout is real. Here's how to avoid it. And new image recognition tech confuses gnomes with dwarves. A review. A good evening. Give me a second. New delivery today will resume tomorrow. Just spent almost 2 hours checking on the mobile games in the App Store. The amount of copycat games are just staggering. True. Top of the morning. Tja, hungover but feeling awesome? Question mark. A girl always has her secrets. Just like me and my crush. Alright. Good evening. It's Georgie. Officer, welcome. Hey, Mimi. How are you doing? Officer? Oh. Sorry. My mind is kind of somewhere else right now. No worries. Work issues? What else? I'm all ears if you want to chat. Streamer crush doesn't... He is very much real. He's very much real. I saw him today on telly. With his wife. You were Paul. I'm in real bind, Mimi. What happened? Hi, Duke. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good evening. Hello. Well, never-ending workplace issues aside. Things are getting weirder by the minute, and I'm feeling it of my depth. Are you talking about your recent patrols? No. I've been analyzing the CCTV footage the last couple of days. Forrest Gump! Poor Forrest dudes. I see. How did that go? Did the cameras manage to capture anything? Yes and no. The infrareds caught a couple of blurry things. They ran off, turned a corner, and disappeared. Could have been anything like rats or cats, but neither fits with what I heard on the scene. It's not D-Tab1, no. It's starting with F, and it's also containing E. The footsteps, you know, the ladder. Come to think of it, it sounded more like giggles. Giggles? Can werebeast giggle? Not at that size, no. Even if I could, it doesn't explain the footsteps, really. I see. So what's next? I have some ideas, but they are just wild theories at this point. In short, I'm stumped. You know, Mimi, I've been racking my brain ever since Miss Rihanna dropped that bomb about the fairies, you see? What about them? As it turns out, fairies was an umbrella term for many types of beings. Anything that didn't fit the known physical rules at the time was to be referred to as such. Oh, Does that mean banshees were part of the fairy folk? Probably. Not anymore, though. That's an ongoing process, but the list is getting shorter. But back then, a sentient being that was even remotely incomprehensible was considered that. That includes apparitions. Apparitions? Yeah. Apparitions like ghosts. Oh my god, look at his eyes! I'm gonna get nightmares. Ghosts. Ghosts. I see. What do you mean I see? Does it sound like a bad joke to you? I'm not sure I follow. But come on, ghosts don't exist. Do they? Don't ask me. Because if they do, you messed it up with them right now. All I can think about is that damn tree now. Alright, the tree. Mimi, is he alive? Yes, he is alive. Jared, I saw him today. Okay, he's not that old. I think he's around 50 or something. Does that mean it's haunted? He has seen some things, yeah. Look at his eyes, Pan. What language does he speak? Well, I can't say that because then it's very obvious. He speaks a very specific language. That's his native language. I can't say because then the game is over. Then it's over. German, actually, I don't think so. No, Haitian, I don't think so. Maybe he can speak. Maybe he's speaking German a bit. I have no idea. Arabic, I definitely don't think so. Finnish, I also don't think so, no. It could be. Does he speak English? Yes, but it's not his native language. Yes, of course he's human. Jared, don't get how you can be so calm about this. Oh, well, I know it is. Who is it? Why wouldn't I be? I mean, there have been all sorts of customers here. Some of them are so out of this world, even. Sometimes, literally. You're right. Guess you're not the one who's being weird here. Don't say that. Everyone has their own picadillos. See that? If you don't mind telling me, though. May I ask the reason you were so afraid of ghosts? Gosh, no. That's a long story. Not something I'm ready to talk about anyway. So the hints so far have been he is married, has appeared on TV recently, he's presumably famous. Have I missed anything? He's probably having money. He's a human, yeah. His name is starting with F. It's also containing E. His native language is not English. Not something I'm ready to talk about anyway. Actually, I would never ask. Why are you afraid of ghosts? That's understandable. I'm just real bad at dealing with the spooks. They make me question everything I've ever known, you know. But I've always thought you're pretty good at handling ambiguity. Ambiguity, officer? Not when it comes to supernatural stuff. Because we don't know enough about what's real and what's not. What will they do? Will they hurt us? Do they bring bad luck, good luck? What's the truth? Who knows? Oh god, these eyes are so scary! Me with imaginary crush. I mean, he's not imaginary, but it's also not a crush. I said this at the beginning. I think he's just looking very good for his age. But I also said, personally, I would have a problem with someone being older than me. Like, clearly older than me. Don't you guys think that? Like, I don't know, for me, even 10 years is a lot. And sometimes even 5 years can separate a lot, but I think 10 years is even worse, for me at least. Is he in the room with us? No. I don't think so. It's like we're hunting a ghost, it feels like. Maybe you should take a day off and catch up on the sleep. It's not Barack Obama, no. What's that? It's not about the age, it's about the money. And I like how Des is just nodding. This is just a bad moment to nod to. I'm sorry, Desi was just looking funny. No, I don't care about money. Of course, money is nice to have, but money is not solving a lot of things, to be honest. No money in the world could make me feel better right now, to be honest. No, nothing. You know, another patron of mine suggested a documentary to watch. Yeah? The focus was on interesting drinks from around the world. You could find everything from the mundane to the extreme, from local comforts to really special stuff. And I kept thinking on one particular drink might interest you. Huh? There's something like a protection drink. It's made of coffee, honey, lemon, and a slew of other ingredients. Protection from what, though? From evil spirits and bad luck, I think. Maybe it'll help ease your mind a bit. Ah, gotcha. But Mimi, even if the whole situation is haunted, there shouldn't be any evil spirits. Right? I would know. Okay, then make me this magical drink you've learned, Mimi. What did I even say? Who even cares about money? Can't even eat or anything. Well, you could buy some food, some nice food. What movie was he in? He's not an actor. He's not an actor. I was talking about something. What was it? Magical drink. I learned. Do you know why the suitors from France are more musical than the ones from America? Because they have French horns. I think I mentioned something with lemon. No, it was coffee, milk, lemon or something. Milk, lemon, coffee. You drink, officer? Cheers. You sure this is for me? It got milk. Oh, does it? Oh, I'm sorry. I actually have no excuses. Don't worry about it. If anything, maybe I should apologize. Maybe my bad luck is starting to plague you too. No. Is that what you meant by cursed? Anyway, just take the cup away. Because I ain't drinking that North. What? Really sorry about. Wow, it's so. He actually dislikes it so much. He's not even drinking. He's not zipping it. Thanks anyway, Mimi. I really did nothing much. Are you going to be okay? Dude, I can just get another coffee, right? Felix. Felix is such a beautiful name. Got a friend who got this name and I always said to him, you've got such a beautiful name. It means the happy one. Okay, enough to start thinking about what to do next. But it's not Felix, no. I'm done for the night. Have a good evening, all right? I think he would speak to us a bit more. But we need the right drink for this, right? No, I messed it up. He just doesn't like milk. If he was lactose intolerant, he would probably drink it. Oh yeah, he was lactose intolerant. Was this in bio? It was in his bio. Oh, Pan, I messed it up. Yeah, he's allergic. Not, yeah, allergic. Not, now, I wouldn't say you're allergic to milk when if you are lactose intolerant, right? You just don't have the enzymes. Super bad sugar of the stream. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? Because it was... it was too tired. Thank you for the bad joke. That's a good one. That's why he wanted... Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. He doesn't want to mess up his stomach. Please keep me updated, officer, and stay safe. Will do. Alright then. Maybe I'll go check the stock and... Is that the cat, maybe? The ghost? Oh. Miss Fiona, welcome. Hello. How's the traffic out there? It's a mess. There's a construction work taking place on Leonora Avenue. Oof. Can imagine the gridlock already. Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today. Yeah, I saw she posted. She posted that on Tomodachi. That's great. I'm happy you're here. So, anything I can make for you this evening? I like something for my throat. I would appreciate a cup of tea infused with some lemon and touch of honey. Tea, lemon, honey. Okay. Midsummer Night's Tea. Oh, that's such a nice name. A cup of warm Midsummer Night's Steam for you, miss. That's what we call it here. How whimsical. It's wonderful. Glad you like it. Sweet but well balanced with the lemon, and the slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Thank you. You're so very welcome. Super welcome. By the way, you just missed Officer Georgie by a few seconds. Is that so? How is he? He's been thinking about what you said quite a bit, actually. No. He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to. That's why he's hard at work at the moment. I see. Bad traffic aside, how are you? I'm... to be honest, I've had a lot on my mind of late. And I don't know how to express it without sounding pathetic. You know, I'm all ears. Did you give her the card? No, I tried it yesterday, but I didn't know how to do that. Now it's too late. I don't even have the card anymore, look. I don't have anything anymore. That may actually be part of the problem, I'm afraid. Pardon? You know, I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I have in the past few years. Is that a good or a bad thing? It's troubling. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't mean it necessarily in a negative way. It just... I used to believe that I had a settled life objective. But I've been doubting it lately. How come? I finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday. Any good news? No. Our fields are admittedly quite different, so I was not expecting much. However, she provided me with some contacts who may be of assistance. Even though they had no direct connection to the audience I'm trying to reach. I see. She explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however. Which I'm thankful for. That's very thoughtful of her. So what's the battle plan? And why are you doubting yourself? In a sense, the advice is to slowly increase my network to make myself known. Oh? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? You can probably guess my concern about it. I think so, but you could give me a refresher. Just so I don't understand. I feel like that would be a shortcut, so to speak. Right. She did, however, remind me of an important and humbling fact. What would that be? Well, Oh, but it's not guaranteed you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really, really sure to so-called shortcut is 100% gonna work. Because you'll have to do way, way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know? I'd say that that's a decent impression of her. Thank you. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both the good and the bad. Getting noticed is truly only the beginning. Then it is either a matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I can't develop any connections. Even then, there is still no guarantee of success. After listening to her explanations, I respect Miss Rachel's determination. I can certainly see how it worked out for her. But then I was left wondering whether Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting. Right, I thought it all sounded familiar. Will you try a suggestion then? I don't know. Is it difficult? No more difficult than sending reels to every audition I've come across. And being rejected by every single one. Yeah, you could hear him for a second, huh, Zazu? He's also inside. He's such a good boy. He's so handsome, dude. He's so beautiful. And he's so smart. But for some reason, I feel conflicted about it. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, and he and I have also continued our correspondence. Although perhaps it was more like a necessity. Did something happen? Zazu's crush. Always. He's my little love. He was stuck? Pardon? Actually, he posted about it on social media last night. What did he post? What? He posted something about that? But that was just a bad joke here. Da, 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 da. Huh? I might have seen it. Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. And called me almost immediately. He was loud. All sounds in order? And extremely drunk? Oh, he was lost yesterday. Really? Denied it at first. But it was too obvious not to notice. Told me he was walking aimlessly deep in thought and entered Kerry Park without realizing he had done so. Lucas, what are you doing? Must have been some deep thinking he was doing, because I think it rained pretty hard last night. Well, I wouldn't know. The bus to and from me there is currently not operating after 10 p.m. Which is why I sent him a message informing him that, in fact, that he seemed to be unaware of it. Right. So he called me to ask if there was any other mode of public transit nearby. Wouldn't it have been easier for him to just call a cab? Right, maybe does he drink Coca-Cola Zero? I have no idea, Jared. I don't know him, and I don't know him. I'm not friends with that person. Dude, if I would be friends with that person, I might be also a bigger streamer then. At midnight? Why not? What are his kids' names? I have actually no idea. I don't care about his kids. I don't know the kids' names. After all, you operate your business after dark yourself. That's also another point why I think it's not going to work out with me and a person who's 10 years older than me. Most likely they're going to have a kid, and I don't think I'm getting along with kids, to be honest. And then those are not even my kids, dude. It sounds like a nightmare to me. After all, you operate your business after dark yourself. No, I don't want to get adopted. Touche. I have dated someone with a kid. It's doable, trust me. Yeah. I can't imagine doing this. That's a big no-go for me. But you never know who you're gonna love, I guess. And I wait, it was doable. Damn, interesting. Yeah, I think that's not gonna work out for me. Even though that's brutal to say, I hate kids. We kind of need kids to keep existing. But yeah, but I don't need to get... Personally, I don't need to get kids. I'm good. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home yet. And I might be mistaken here, but I thought he doesn't like drinking. Wasn't it partying? Hating on... I'm not hating on kids, but... I don't think I'm getting along with them. I'm having hard... Dude, Jared, I'm having a hard time to have a proper small talk with people. How am I supposed to get along with kids? They're like vegetables inside of their brains. They're just developing. I'm having so much respect with everyone who's working with kids because I can't do that. Mimi! But it's true. So a small talk with like 5 people. But over stream, in real life, I'm a bit more awkward. You guys can see me, and I can't see you. I'm seeing what you guys are writing. They're human beings. Yeah, I know, but they're developing. I wouldn't want to get kids, but I respect everyone who chooses to. Yeah, absolutely. But personally, I don't want to. If they're small, they sleep a lot. I guess so. So evening time is always going to be your time. But dude, having a kid means so much dedication, and I think I can't say that. It most likely sounds egoistic, but I wanna know more. I wanna know more about myself. I wanna experience with traveling. I mean, you could do this with kids, but that was never my priority. Never. I have a cousin in Turkey. She has 8 children. What? My family has made their contribution to... What? Wow, that's crazy. That would make me very unhappy. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I think I can do that. Good noon naps are... I can imagine. Dude, even as an adult, noon naps are so nice. Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. Why was it different? It appears he had dinner with his team. And he needed the extra courage in order to negotiate with them about his proposed new directions. Oh. I see. That would make me gaga. Just think about, I think I would have hard time with having a proper conversation. You can't have this with kids. And if you're having so many kids, dude, you're never having a break of this. You're always going to have a baby which needs diapers. Yeah. I really can't see myself with that. I always wanted to make career. Always. But maybe it's going to change with the right partner. I don't know. Probably not. I don't think so. It was never my priority. My grandmother had 10 children. Goodness. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't have the patience. I wouldn't be also a good teacher. No, I'm losing very fast my patience. Some parents have claimed at a number of kids it gets easier because they help raise their siblings. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Huh. But I would still feel responsible because I wanna have a good version of mini Mimi. If that's gonna be the case. Nah. It's most likely not gonna happen. Not my priority. I'm actually super scared of this moment. I was dreaming of this and I was panicking and crying because I really don't want to be. Nope. You first have to find the right partner with whom you can imagine having. Yeah, I guess so, but I'm far away from that. I suppose it didn't go as expected. Perhaps. And I know that feeling all too well. Miss... However, he said he will keep negotiating until they reach a compromise. That's good. Is it though? Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had to jump through at the beginning of her career with her teammates as well. Forever alone, it's okay. Sometimes you're making this decision and that's completely fine, as long as you are happy. The problem are just our societies are thinking a person without a partner, they must be unhappy. That's not the case. A lot of older people are thinking that, but that's really not the case. Sometimes people are just better off, without. That's completely fine. I think we should stop judging other people for not having a partner, for not having kids, for not marrying, or all this kind of stuff. It's really not necessary. I don't have to share my ice cream. I'm thinking I don't have to share my olives. My olives. Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had to jump through at the beginning of her career with her teammates as well. Listen, just find the answer. Let me think. Let me Google how old he actually is, because I have no idea. But I was looking for some pictures when he was younger. What was his name again? Give me a second. Jerry, you're still curious, huh? Oh, wow, he's older than 50. What the hell? Oh my, he's super old, dude. That's Opa. Oh my god, he's 54. Wait, that's such an Opa. I love olives, Jared. Don't trash my olives. If you guys have olives, just give them to me. Anyone who likes olives, please put a 1 in chat. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now who's laughing? Man! He's super old. But he's not looking like that. Maybe. Nah. No, he's not looking like that. Dude, I thought he was younger. Unlucky. I mean, dude. I just saw him today and I was thinking, oh, he's looking nice. I'm curious how he was looking in younger. That's just it. We'll be the judge of that. Likewise, Mr. Lucas has to work hard to obtain approval from his team for his actions. Hope he cries. Oh, God. Joel is also old. Right? Pan, help me here. How can they still be so positive? I'm looking younger than I'm also looking very young. Everyone is saying this to me. They're always very shocked when there's here my age. Oh, you guys also don't know how old I am. But my dentist is all, what? You are, what? They're always thinking I am so much younger. Which is good. I'm telling you guys, it's because I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking, I'm not being outside. The sun. I'm not seeing the sun, that's why. Maybe I'm the vampire. Mimi's 52. No. I'm glad I'm not 52. Mimi's 22 and looks like 16. Nah, I'm not looking like 16. That would be very young. I wasn't paying off 9. Forget what I said, Pan. Was it because of the height? Wow. No, they're looking at my face. Dude, the last time I had this when I was at the dentist and I was sitting in the chair, you can't see how tall I am. And she was very shocked. I'm telling you, it's not smoking, not drinking, and no sun. To be fair, we've never seen streamers reflection. Are you checking out for reflections? Jesh. He looks like Gollum? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Mimi's looking... Oh yeah, Newbie. Newbie is the one. Newbie is the one who knows me from real life. And of course, Epsicade. And Tatami. But Tatami is not here today. I think Joe would be my... I think so too. Newbie is the one. Nah, he knows. But thank you, Newbie. What do you mean? I just cannot picture myself convincing others to give me a chance like that. I almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Can't talents be for us? I wish, but sometimes we need some help, huh? But if I truly believe that, with the number of rejections I have received so far. By the way, today we're going to have a test at the end of the stream if you guys were paying attention to this game. I have this feeling you guys were too focused on the possible crush I'm having. Way too much. A little test there. I should have stopped a long time ago, shouldn't I? Right, that's why it doesn't work. That's why it doesn't work that way. Good night. Good night, Jared. What do you mean? To let talent speak for itself, we would all have to have the same standards. I see what you mean. You ready for the test? I'm working on the test. Josh, you're so mean. The story's good. Art would cease to be art if it were standardized, wouldn't it? However, I think Des would be the only one who's passing this test, to be honest. No, I know. I was just joking. Doesn't that imply that everything still depends on the whims of the individual judging you at the moment? How does someone like Miss Rachel or Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that? Perhaps because they don't see it as the be-all and end-all? What do you mean? Rather than viewing them as judges with the authority to determine their fates. Perhaps they simply see them as hulls to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. Shame on you guys, I'm not focusing and treating Mimi. What? Because she has definitely a crush. I'm playing my little game and enjoy Mimi's laughing and screaming. Well, I'm glad. Just a matter of perspective as to where the power lies. But it's not easy to climb those hills, especially if you've never done it before. Therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you or ask for guidance or assistance even. Because one can't possibly know every single way to overcome obstacles. Or be able to safely recognize warning signs without first learning about them from others. Is that what you're trying to say? I see. Still. Miss Fiona? Oh, dear Des, thank you so much again for the bits. Thank you. Thank you for the 250 bits. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ah, yes. Sorry, I got a bit lost in my thoughts. You're fine, I promise. But speaking of Mr. Lucas, what happened to him after the call? I picked him up and drove him alone. Home, not alone. Whoa. But I thought you were located in Bellevue. Well, I am. But I still had unfinished business in the downtown area. Moreover, he suddenly began singing quite loudly nearing the end of our call, which led me to conclude that it would be best for me to go and fetch him. I see. How was the singing, in your opinion? It wasn't too bad. No, she didn't choke him. No, he was drunk, but she did care about him. If not for the fact that he was screaming most of the lyrics, that is, well, his hoodie was soaked when I arrived, so he had to take it off before getting into my car. Thankfully, the water did not completely soak through the shirt, so he remained relatively dry. However, I still had to lay down the seat covers as his fur got rather wet. Ah, hope he didn't get sick then. Aside from all that, was he okay? considering the situation you mentioned earlier, I mean... Well, he happily asked me to do karaoke with him, which I declined. Probably for the best. Could have been entertaining, though. I ended up taking him for a drive, though, as I needed to take care of my unfinished business. In late night delivery? No, I was buying a pie. At midnight? Yes. Why concern you may have a competitor? No, not at all. Maybe a little bit? Oh, Mimi, you will be fine. I sort of want to know just so I can inform Officer Georgie about it. We some pie? Same, I also want to have pie. Oh, why? His daughter loves pies. When his car was vandalized, Officer Georgie had plans to buy pies for his family get-together. But the report took a while and the weather was bad. And by the time he was able to get a taxi, he thought everything was already closed. I see. But he takes pride in being a... But he takes pride in being a Seattle elite. So I wonder if he knows about it already. Well, it is a very small kiosk attached to a pub, very easy to miss. The spot is known as Disco Pie, and it serves fresh pies until 1 a.m. Damn. Damn, that sounds amazing. I wish I had some apple pie. You can get tomorrow some. In a couple of hours. Interesting. Good to know, thanks. Getting back to the story, though. You both went for pies, then. Yes, and that seemed to fascinate him for some reason. What did you each get? He ordered a slice of warm apple crumb. Oh, with a scoop of French vanilla ice cream. Oh, what? And a large cup of piping hot coffee with a little bit of milk. Oh, I feel betrayed, truly. Oh, but it was my suggestion since I thought he needed to warm up. Double ouch. I apologize. I live. How can you go to another coffee house? A little piece of advice though. A glass of warm water might be better for the inebriated. Really? Coffee's not the best of retaining fluids and thus preventing hangovers. I guess so. No, we know screw apple pie, blueberry pie is the best. Blueberry pie is also very nice, yeah. I would actually just take a small muffin now. That's really good information, you know. This is why you are the best barista, Mimi. Thank you. Okay, my feelings are hurt slightly less now. What did you get for yourself? I had a slice of hibiscus blueberry mint pie myself. And just so you know, I did not order anything to drink. Good, that's my girl. Drinks aside, what an interesting combination for a pie. How do you like it? How did you like it? I enjoyed it. You serve hibiscus here too, don't you? I remember to order next time. Please do. And so we continued our conversation afterwards. That was when he told me he had not given up on his goal despite the many disappointments with his team. I wish Odile had baken me a 30 kilogram of Nussecke. I mean, you can just probably ask her. Maybe she's gonna bake you some more. Probably not 30 kilogram though. Also told me why he does not drive at all. Really? Why? It is... yeah. On second thought, it may be better to hear the story directly from him another time. I apologize. It's completely fine. No problem, I understand. We also discussed quite a few things we have in common. Really? Yeah, surprisingly. And before we knew it, it was already nearing 5 a.m. Those are the best talks, to be honest. Yeah, talking until 5 a.m. It feels like during the night you're just being you and you're not distracted by a lot of other things. You can just talk about a lot of things. We cook together next weekend. That sounds nice. Are you gonna cook something specifically? Must be in a gripping conversation. I'm not sure. However, his exhaustion seemed to finally catch up with him then, so I drove him home. You're mostly tired after a long day in the night, so you're more chill. Yeah, you were just tired. After hitting midnight, you're just... Weren't you tired as well? No. I should go now. Alright, will you be okay? I am... Well, I have a lot to think about. Thank you for being patient with my concerns, Mimi. No problem at all, anytime. Have a good evening then, Mimi. Come back again soon. Well... Da, 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 da. The next day is gonna be Friday, September 29th in 2023. Press any key, but we're gonna do this tomorrow again. Da, 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 da. Lovely burbles, thank you for watching. No, honestly, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna stop now. There was lots of speaking for me. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Thank you. We're gonna do the next day tomorrow.